Welcome back. Today, we're taking on Madagascar, one of the world's most unique and biodiverse places, on just $50. We'll dive into local culture, food, and adventure, proving you don't need a fortune to experience the real Madagascar. Let's get started. First stop, food. Madagascar's street food scene is vibrant and full of surprises. With my Malagasy area in hand, I head straight into Antananarivo's bustling streets. The air is thick with the scent of grilling meat and sweet pastries. My first bite, mofo gassi, warm rice flour cakes, a breakfast staple for just cents. Next, I grab a zebu brochette, tender, smoky, and bursting with local spices. For less than $1, I'm already 2 dishes in. I spot koba, a dense cake of peanuts, brown sugar, and rice flour, steamed in banana leaves. It's rich, sweet, and totally unique. Samosas are up next, crispy, spicy, and a nod to Madagascar's South Asian influences. Each one is a flavor bomb, and they're so cheap I could eat a dozen. I try lassapi, a hearty vegetable soup with baguette. Simple, nourishing, and pure comfort. The local fruit is unbeatable. Tiny bananas and juicy mango, sliced fresh on the spot. Nature's candy, and the perfect palate cleanser. As evening falls, the street food scene gets even livelier. I dig into saramaso, white beans and tomato sauce with rice. It's filling, flavorful, and a Malagasy staple. Very eminenana, rice with greens and sometimes meat, rounds out my feast. The aroma of herbs and rice is irresistible. For less than $5, I've eaten like royalty and sampled the heart of Malagasy cuisine. Every bite connects me to the people and culture here. This is why I travel. Incredible food, authentic experiences, and unbeatable value. The variety, the flavors, the prices, Madagascar's street food is a traveler's dream. I'm stuffed, satisfied, and ready for the next adventure. If you want to experience a country, start with its street food. Here, every coin spent tells a story. The best meals aren't always in fancy restaurants. They're right here, on the street. I've met amazing vendors, tasted new flavors, and spent just a fraction of my budget. This is travel at its best, delicious, affordable, and unforgettable. Madagascar's street food scene is proof that adventure doesn't have to be expensive. I'm already looking forward to my next meal. Let's see what else this incredible country has in store. Onward. Next up, the Analakli Market, a maze of color, sound, and local life. This is where real Malagasy culture thrives, far from the tourist traps. I'm on the hunt for unique souvenirs and crafts, all on a tight budget. The craft section is a highlight model taxis made from recycled tin cans, each one a tiny work of art. After some friendly bargaining, I score a colorful taxi Bruce for about $3. The textile stalls are dazzling, traditional lambas in every color and pattern. I pick up a bright cotton lamba for $5, perfect as a sarong or wall hanging. Madagascar's woodwork is legendary. I find a hand-carved chameleon, smooth and detailed, for $4. Vanilla beans are everywhere. The aroma is intoxicating. I grab a small bundle for a couple of dollars, a fragrant reminder of my trip. Handmade jewelry catches my eye. A seed and wood bracelet for just $1, earthy and beautiful. Antimoro paper, made from tree bark and embedded with flowers, is a centuries-old tradition. I buy a notebook and greeting cards for $6. Delicate, unique, and full of history. Musical instruments round out my haul. A miniature valiha, Madagascar's bamboo zither, for $5. My market treasures, tin taxi, lamba, chameleon, vanilla, bracelet, paper goods, and valiha, all for about $26. Every item tells a story and supports local artisans. This market is more than a place to shop. It's a living museum of Malagasy creativity. Shopping here is an adventure in itself. The energy, the craftsmanship, the bargains, it's unbeatable. I leave with a bag full of culture and plenty of my budget left. Supporting local makers feels good and makes every souvenir more meaningful. The market is a window into daily life and tradition. If you want to understand Madagascar, start here. Every purchase is a piece of the island's story. I'm amazed at how far my money goes. These aren't just souvenirs, they're memories. The market is a must-visit for any traveler. I'm ready for the next adventure. With my backpack a little heavier and my wallet still happy, Madagascar's markets are a treasure trove for the curious and budget-minded. Let's keep exploring. On to the wild side of Madagascar. Next stop, lemurs. Madagascar means lemurs. And today, I'm seeing them up close, without breaking the bank. I skip the pricey private parks and head to Lemurs Park, a community-run reserve just outside the city. The entrance fee is about $9, and it supports conservation and local jobs. My guide Patrick is passionate and knowledgeable. We spot bamboo lemurs, tiny and quick, munching on their favorite snack. Then, the stars, ring-tailed lemurs, curious and bold, with their iconic striped tails. One comes right up, its orange eyes full of intelligence. Patrick shares insights about lemur families, diets, and the threats they face. We see chameleons, Coquerel sifakas, the dancing lemurs, and a riot of birds and insects. The biodiversity here is mind-blowing. The tour lasts 90 minutes, and I see 5 lemur species and so much more, all for less than $10. This is world-class wildlife on a shoestring. My visit helps fund conservation and supports the local community. It's a win-win, unforgettable experience, real impact. I leave inspired, grateful, and more connected to Madagascar's wild heart. Seeing lemurs in their natural habitat is pure magic. You don't need a big budget for a big adventure. This is why I travel. Madagascar's wildlife is a treasure worth protecting. My budget's still in good shape, and my memory card is full of incredible moments. Next up, Paradise Beaches. Let's go. Time for sun and sea. Nosy Be, Madagascar's island paradise, on a budget. I skip the expensive flights and take a local ferry, then hop a tuk-tuk to Andalana Beach for just $150. The beach is stunning. White sand, turquoise water, and palm trees, completely free to access. I lay out my lamba from the market and dive into the warm Indian Ocean. Locals and families give the place an authentic, laid-back vibe. For lunch, I buy fresh pineapple and coconut from a beach vendor, less than $2. Eating tropical fruit on the sand, I feel like a millionaire. I explore rock pools, spot colorful fish, and snorkel right off the shore. The water is crystal clear and the marine life is vibrant. Thirsty, I grab a cold local beer from a village shop for under $1. The sunset is a free $1 million show, orange, pink, and purple lighting up the sky. My tuk-tuk driver returns for the ride back, another $150. The whole day, transport, fruit, beer, costs just $6. Nosy Be proves you don't need a luxury resort for a 5-star experience. The best things here are free or just a few coins. This is affordable luxury at its finest. Madagascar's beaches are paradise for budget travelers. I end the day refreshed, grateful, and still well within my $50 challenge. The adventure continues. Next, a cozy place to sleep. Let's see how far my last dollars can go. Madagascar keeps surprising me. Every day here is a new discovery. The journey isn't over yet. Let's find a place to rest. Adventure doesn't stop at sunset. Onward to my night's stay. Let's go. After a full day, I need a good night's rest. Without blowing my budget, I skip the big hotels and choose a local guest house, or hotel-y, run by a welcoming family. My room is simple but spotless, with a comfy bed, mosquito net, and fan. The cost? Just over $5 for a private, secure room. The atmosphere is warm and personal. Hanta, the owner, even shares herbal tea and stories. Dinner is home-cooked grilled fish, rice, and ravitoto, all for a fraction of restaurant prices. Security is solid, with a locked gate and the family living on site. It's not luxury, but it's authentic, safe, and incredibly affordable. Sharing a bathroom and skipping amenities is a small trade-off for the experience. I get to connect with locals and support the community directly. My total for the night, $5, and I sleep soundly. Budget accommodation in Madagascar is proof you don't have to sacrifice comfort for price. With a little research, you can find gems like this everywhere. My $50 challenge is nearly complete. Let's tally it up. Street food, market finds, lemur tour, beach day, and a cozy bed, all for about $50. I went over by 50 cents, but the value is unbeatable. This trip has shattered the myth that travel has to be expensive. Experience always beats luxury. Madagascar is a budget traveler's dream. I'm ending the day happy, full, and inspired. Ready for the next adventure. Let's wrap it up. That's a wrap on our $50 Madagascar adventure. Amazing food, wild lemurs, paradise beaches, and a cozy bed, all for the price of a dinner back home. This journey proves the best travel experiences come from connection, curiosity, and a willingness to dive in. If you loved this adventure, hit subscribe and join me for more journeys around the globe. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.